Today's video we're going to be talking about how to get taller. Now a lot of people might say that height doesn't matter. People don't care about height. Height really does matter. How people respect you. You see how all the taller people in life they make it more in life. Like Elon Musk, for example, he's 6 foot. LeBron James, 6'6". Cristiano Ronaldo, famous soccer player, 6 foot. Mr. Beast, for example, 6'4". All very successful people, they do better in life because they're tall. They give someone an advantage. If you're taller as a male, it makes you look more stronger, more dominant. But if you're shorter, you're seen as weaker and submissive as the male. And that's not something we're doing today. Now, I'm not that tall. I'm 5'8", 5'8.5" with shoes on. I'm not really all that tall. I'm about 1 inch above the average height, but still I do feel pretty short a lot of the times compared to some of my friends. Some of my friends are 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", but pretty tall guys. Now my dad is 5'7" in his prime, so that means that I might grow to 5'9", 5'10" if I'm lucky. But my mom is 5'4", which is really not that bad of a height for a female, but still, let's give me my sense. Both of my grandparents are 6 foot, so I still have a sense, but I sleep awful. Now you may be asking, well, why am I talking about sleep? Does sleep have any effect to growth? Yes, it does. So throughout the day, you are releasing what is called as growth hormone. Now, growth hormones is what allows you to grow. Now, while you sleep, you get a big boost of growth hormone. So the longer you sleep, the better sleep you get, the more it will help you grow. Now, your height is 70% of your genes, 30% of sleep or exercise, eating well. Now, exercising can increase your testosterone, which can help you grow more. Now, does the testosterone make you taller? No, it does not. But having more testosterone and estrogen is better. The reason for that is that the reason why on average men are taller than women is because females have high levels of estrogen, obviously, we all know that. And what estrogen does, it closes the growth plates faster than it does in men. So, I'm not saying that all men are taller than females, but what I'm saying is, how about this? You have a European family, a white family. You have a dad who's 6'2", and a mom who's like 5'7", and they have the firstborn child is 20, and which is a daughter, and their son is 16. Now, on average, even when the son is significantly younger in age, he is going to be taller than the female of the family, the daughter to say. Now, why is that? It's because her growth plates closed earlier because of high levels of estrogen, because she's a female, and why the male would grow taller and get more of his height genes from his dad rather than his mom on average. So that's what it means when people say that men are on average taller than females. But it really does matter about your genes. Like if you have somebody who's the dad is 5'5", and you have a female and their dad is 5'11", the female is probably going to be taller than the guy, even though the guy has more testosterone and his growth plates won't close as soon as the female. The female still has better height genes in general. So that's how that can be seen around. Now, you want to make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. I know some of you guys may want to like not go to bed at 8, and you guys have stuff to do, and you guys procrastinate, or you guys scroll on TikTok, and by the time you scroll on TikTok, it's freaking 10 o'clock, but you still have like 1 hour of homework to do. Basically, a good sleep schedule is that if you sleep at 11:30, and if you have to wake up at school, let's say 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you can get a good 7 to 8 to 9 hours of sleep by sleeping at 11:30. You don't have to go to sleep at 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 10 p.m. You can stay up till 11:30. You can even push it to 12. which I would recommend. Now, I was so insecure for height for a time, but I actually think about buying height boosters. Now, basically, height boosters are things which you put inside of your shoe, which would give you a boost. Like, you would slip it in, and that way you can, like, give yourself, like, a good inch. But the older got cancer, and I was like, I'm not gonna get height boosters. I'm gonna wait till I'm 20, 18 years old. If I'm not 5'10" or 6 foot, then I'm gonna get height boosters by then. But, now I'm gonna talk about what most of you guys want to learn, what you guys want to know. How to make yourself look taller with shoes. Now I'm gonna show you 2 examples of shoes you don't want to wear. Shoes that if you wear these shoes will actually make you look shorter in pictures and just in general. Here's the first example. Hang on, let me get my tape measure real quick. Okay, I'm back. Here's one of the shoes that some of you kids out there wear. Because you guys think it's stylish, you guys think it's cool to wear, it's what you normally wear. This is a Croc. Now, it's not very thick. It only gives you half an inch of height, if even lower. Now, why am I saying that wearing this will make you shorter? Because most people wear shoes like this, which give them like an inch and a half, more than an inch. So basically what I'm trying to say. So, if you're wearing flat shoes, let's say you're 5'9", and let's say your friend is 5'8", and the guy who's 5'9" decides to wear shoes that are flat, like shoes like this, and the friend that's 5'8" decides to wear shoes like this, which are way thicker, they're gonna look, the person who's 5'8" is gonna look as the same height as the person who is 5'9". Now I'm actually gonna show a picture of where I was wearing black dress shoes at a concert that were thick, but my friend who's 5'9", he was wearing black shoes that were flat, was in terms which made us look the same height. I want to wear shoes with a thick heel. Now I actually, when my parents took me to buy shoes, like when was that, like a month ago, I actually wanted shoes with a way thicker heel, but my mom thought it would have looked good on me, so we just got these. It's not that bad. So let's measure the comparison, the height they give you. Let's measure a shoe like this, real quick. Okay. Okay, let me measure from here. Barely gives you an inch. Barely anything. Barely an inch. Half an inch at best. Plus, don't forget, even as I measure this, your body weight will smush the shoe. As it smushes it, it's gonna like make it more flappy, which makes it even less than an inch. You might as well just be barefoot at that point. Compared to a shoe that's thick like this, which is the shoes that I normally wear. That's a big difference. Here's outside. An inch and a half, which boosts me up to make myself look like I'm 5'9", if I have the proper posture. Now, having proper posture is key, because I'd say about at least over 50% of people in schools have horrible posture. But in school, I always make sure I'm standing up straight. Now, if I'm walking next to somebody who's 6 foot, 5'11", but they have bad posture and I have good posture, they're gonna look like they're 5'10" when they're really 6 foot. I'm gonna look like I'm 5'9" and a half because I'm having better posture. It's just gonna make you look tall, just better posture. Now we're always like sitting down at our desks like 24/7. Some of us on our computers, phones like this. Now a shoe like this is really thick. These are the shoes my mom wears. My mom is like a good 5'4". These shoes give her up to a good 5'6". These shoes are the shoes that you would want to wear. I don't wear these shoes, number one, because they would look gay on me. They'll literally pop up, but these would be really good shoes to wear. Now let's measure the heel. It gives a good 2 inches of height. No, not 3 inches. So stupid. I keep forgetting to actually adjust it to the way it gives you a good 2 inches of height. Shoes like this. If you're 5'8", these will boost you up to a good 5'9". Now, why am I saying 5'9" instead of 5'10"? Your body weight will smooth it down. Smooth down having it, so you'd be 5'9.5". Something like that. Now, I wear shoes that only give me an inch, because I don't want to have really thick shoes that people can tell that make me look taller. That's just going to be embarrassing. Okay. Now, here's another thing you may want to do. If you were taking a picture, let's say you're taking a picture of 2 of your friends. One of your friends is 6 foot, your other friend is 5'11", and the quarter, basically 6 foot. And you're 5'8". And they're taking the picture, like the cameraman is far away. And you guys are like far away from the camera. What you can do is you can stand on your tippy toes and make sure you do it in a way that people can't notice. And people won't be able to even tell. Now, I'm going to show a picture right up here that both of my friends are 6 foot and I'm 5'8". And we look like we're the same height, because the guy in the middle is obviously bending down. But the Hispanic brown skin guy to the right is 6 foot and he has the best posture. So, not the best posture, but we actually look like we're the same height in that picture. It's this way to make yourself look more dominant and not submissive in photos. Thank you guys for watching. This is all I have for today. Next video, I'm probably going to be talking about the hydro. This part of like your neck. I'm going to be doing some more research on that. And stay tuned for some more videos. Thank you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for all the positive comments you left on my video talking about I'm tired of being an incel loser. I really thank you guys for all the useful things you've been saying, all the nice things. I really appreciate it, man. Like, I really love you guys. Peace out.